Ladies and gentlemen, the Clydesdales have represented Budweiser since 1933. Impressive in size and remarkable in precision. Here are some points of interest you might be interested in. If you think your teenager eats a lot, no, these guys, they'll talk your teenager. Each one of these mighty steeds consumes about 50 to 60 pounds of hay per day, not to mention 20 to 25 quarts of feed, and up to 30 gallons of water. Driving the 12 tons of wagon and horses requires a bit of strength and skill. The leather reins weigh some 44 pounds. Combined with the tension of the pull, the driver is responsible for about 75 pounds of tension in his hands, at his fingertips. Clydesdales have traveled to hundreds of appearances each year, and we're delighted to have them now at Stockton 99 Speedway for the second time in 4 years. Please give them a big hand. This is for you. Impressive, very impressive display of horsepower. Not unlike you're going to see later on this afternoon with some of these race cars here at Stockton 99 Speedway. I believe they'll do a U-turn, perhaps a docking maneuver, I don't know at this time. The famous 8-horse hitch, world-renowned. When you see that, you see quality. You see Budweiser. You see Anheuser-Busch. Beautiful, beautiful display of horsemanship. There you go. That's for you, the Budweiser Clydesdales. Another big hand while we've got them stopped here, folks. Coming around. Off the turn, smoking lamps out, they got the green, we're going racing. Just a little high up there with Darren Alterman in the 16 car of Eric Clark. Coming out of it real nice though. There we go. Yeah, in that 47 is Sean Welch. On the 13 car gets around off the fourth, trying to get going under his own powers to not bring out a yellow. Doesn't look like he's going to quite get there. Looks like we're going to have to toss a yellow. And everybody makes the pass just fine by Sean Wenzel. Coming around the corner worker, looks like these guys are going to get a start here. He's cautioning them to slow down, group them up, make it even, tuck it in, get tight, get right, stand on the throttle, pick it up, go racing. Here, Moreland says all right. It's all up to John Moreland. If he don't say you go, you don't go. They'll get them stretched out single file. Do a little pirouette by the 40 car. Everybody gets past them. A little damage to the 13A car up at the turn 2 wall. Looks like that could be terminal. Brings out a yellow on lap number 5. Yeah, the 40 car might have a corner knocked off of it up there. It's hard to see from here. Let me look at my telemetry here in the booth. From here it looks all right. Could be just a flesh wound. Smoking lamp is out. Coming around turn 3, going to blast off at turn 4. A lot of pedal to the metal right here. Well, and a little contact by the 16 car and the 22 car of Darren Alterman out there. Brings out another caution. One after 3, 2 times 2, 4 laps left. '58 car jumping out over Jeff Thomas. Going to show him the way around the racetrack for the next few laps, perhaps. Two cars out of this race will transfer. To the main event. White flag lap next time around. Your winner, out of Meridian, Idaho. Meridian, Idaho, that's a 58X car. Russ Ward. Russ Ward, followed by Jeff Thomas. And Mike Saxon out of Sparks, Nevada. Coming around, they got a green. Diving into turn 1. It looks like a horse race from there on out. Real even on the backstretch. They come around. Danny Conestoga looking for a hole. Sammy Solari kind of biding his time, seeing what's up. Whoa, 3 off of 4. Hardly ever works here at 99 Speedway as they turn him around. Looks like not a lot of harm done. If Sammy can get that thing going, we might not even have a yellow. How about it? Wonderful piece of stunt driving by our Grand American Modified drivers here at 99 Speedway. Yeah, we're going to give them another chance to do that start thing over again. That was kind of exciting. 3 cars off of 4 very seldom work successfully here at 99 Speedway, and that's what it looked like to me. It was just, they run out of racing real estate over there. Into 3, looking for a start this time. And they're off. With a mighty high hole silver and bite the silver bullet, here we go. Sammy Solari losing a position there, falling to the back, but it's not over till it's over. '58 car, Fred Clemmy, just a little sideways down the front stretch. He's gathered it up nicely, though. Speaking of sideways, there's one for you, the 66 car of Mike Regelman out of Ripon. Sitting here in the reverse racing order direction of the other race cars is kind of a precarious place to be. You just hope everybody keeps their wits about them and is very visual I believe these guys do have radios now, so that helps a tremendous amount. Although on a little short quarter mile type track, you don't have the luxury of a mile and a half or 2 miles to tell your driver that there's a wreck, nor do you have the time to actually dodge one. It's really instinctual out there. You really have to be on your toes at all times. Coming around, we'll see if John tells him to go or not. Yeah, he did. Just a little sideways. Fred puts the block on the 88 car of Tom Burkett. Little loose there. Talk about your flat track driving ability right there. Good battle up front is the 43 car and the 19 car of Randy Houston battle it out. But Danny Conestoto always looking for a place there. Remember, 2 cars transfer out of this race, only 2. 8 laps down, everything looks pretty peaceful out there. White flag lap. And as the 43 car of Ben Phillips out of Colusa, California takes the checkers, followed by the 19 car of Randy Houston, and behind him in the 98 car, that's Danny Conestoto.
Dave Darlin says, I didn't come from Kokomo, Indiana to finish second. So let's see what happens. We have Gray. We have a problem on the front chute. Rick Hendricks backwards. All right, going to try it again. Again, we have a problem. Newman into second. Newman into second. Darlin, your leader. Newman running second. He's going to make a move low. Down the back chute, your leader, Ryan Newman. Casey Kane in the fourth. Kane in the fourth. White flag. Checkered flag. Great midget race. So what did you think about that one? Home states, the front three cars. Indiana, Indiana, Indiana. The winner, car number 67 from Kokomo. No, he's from Indianapolis, Indiana. And South Bend, Indiana, Ryan Newman. Or whatever's left go to the back. Let's see what happens in this one. We have a green. DuPont, your leader in car number 3. Miserel popping out second. Thomas Miserel making a move down low. Miserel in 00, your new leader. Tacoma, Washington, Travis Johnson into third. Wally Pankratz in the fourth. John Stark in 55 running fifth. Stark in the fourth. Stark making a move, 2 cars. Scott DuPont getting the worst of that little hassle on the back chute. Three cars running for position, 55-3, and they had a problem. Number 80 was also involved in that. We have a white. Flag for Thomas Miserel. Thomas wants to keep racing. John Stark says, that's okay, I'll go in the pits. Nice win for Thomas Miserel in car number 00. Puyallup, Washington's John Stark coming up from the back of the pack and finishing second. So what do you think about the midgets? Thank you. All right, the 94 car is a Grant King copy, a throwback from years gone by. That's what the sprinters used to look like, where you can see the driver really cranking on the steering wheel. The Pink Lady, as I've talked about several times today, the number 98 car, built in 1968. The original car, over 200 feature wins. The driver, Kenny Hamilton. They're building a new car. And don't know what they're going to do with this one, but I'm sure it's certainly not going to be put in any scrap pile. We have a green. Your leader, Lyons, still your leader. Into third. Boise, Idaho's Danny Lyons in car number 94, the winner. What about Davey Hamilton and Bernie Lamar? What a race for second. Oh boy. We have a green. race up front. Shauna Hogue and Amy Barnes. Try the outside. Now back to the inside. White flag. Amy Barnes, your leader. Here comes Shauna Hogue back. Down the back chute. What's going to happen? Coming off a fourth. Checkered flag for Amy Barnes. All right, let's hear it for both of them as they come by, Amy Barnes and Shauna Hogue. It cannot get any better than that. The United States Auto Club Western States Sprinters. Great heat race action.
Track. Clearing the way for a start. A big wave of the green from our starter, John Moreland. Looking good off of the turn, and they're racing. '88 car, Tom Burkett jumping out, taking the lead away from Larry Hoover. Well, we got one wrong side around, perpendicular to the race surface. That's Darren Alterman of Stockton. Getting just a little sideways off of turn one. Coming around looking good, and we're racing. Once again, a strong jump out there by Tom Burkett of Series. Sammy Solari coming up neatly through the pack, wanting that all-valuable transfer spot. Fred Clement threading the needle off of turn 4. Nice job. Good battle for fourth place back there. Got to hang on there, Fred. Good catch. Fred Clement suffers a little pressure from the 43 car trying to get that transfer spot as well. It's a valuable piece of real estate as the 22 car collides with the 43 car over there in turn 3 and 4, bringing out another yellow flag. Saw just a little bit of shrapnel come off of that wreck. We'll see if Darren makes his way out of that. Starter is poised, got the green flag in hand, and we're racing. Great move by Sam Solari out of Salida, California, coming up there, grabbing that second spot over Aaron Young. Got Mark May sneaking up from the back in the 4th position. sideways with the 88 car, turning it perpendicular to the track, and then the wrong side out, wrong way around, as they all cluster into turn 3. Just barely missing the 88 car of Tom Burkett. Coming around, looking good so far. And they're racing. Sam Slary picking up a lead as they shuffle in the backpack. A lot of shuffling going on back there as Sam Slary shows Aaron Young how to get around the racetrack. Followed in a third position by Fred Clement, just had a spin in the 94 car. That's Mark Mays, a little perpendicular to the race surface. Yellow flag comes out. A lot of attention needed by the drivers at this point as we do race to the yellow here at Stockton. Now is the part where they play accordion on the backstretch. Anybody ever play accordion? Well, that's what they're doing. Coming around, maybe this time. Don't know. The 40 car is going to have to pick up the pace. Oh, no. A little contact there with the 66 car. And it looked perhaps like maybe the 58. Did I see that right? Coming around, anticipating a start this time. Looks good from here. And it is good. It's a green. We're going racing. Sammy Solari once again jumping out, taking the lead over Aaron Young. Fred Clement. And Dave Miniger battling it out back there for the fourth place position. Dave Miniger assuming the third place position, Fred Clement fourth, as Sammy Solari shows them away around the racetrack. A little sideways off of 4 with Aaron Young. Gathered it up and kept on trucking. 16 car getting a little sideways in the back stretch. Picks it up as well. 14 laps down. We're kind of starting to stretch it out here. Getting a little safe racing distance as the 94 car, Mark Mays. Once again, a little perpendicular to the racetrack surface. Perpendicular meaning sideways. Checkered yellow on that one as Sammy Solari takes it for the win, followed by Aaron Young out of Stockton, California. The 9 car, Dave Miniger out of Meridian, Idaho, and Fred Clement rounding out your 4-spot transfer to the main event. You'll see them a little later in today's feature.
From Palmdale, California, driving car number 96. Please welcome Bobby Boone. Let's hear it a little better than that, folks. From Canyon Lake, California, in car number 14, Danny Eberts. Driving car number 8. From Orange, California, please welcome Wally Pankratz. In car number 67, Heat Call, South Bend, Indiana, his home, it's Ryan Newman. Car number 55 from Puyallup, Washington. The driver is John Stark. Car number 9 from Indianapolis, Indiana. Please welcome Casey Kane. Car number 00 from San Jose, California, this is Thomas Miserel. The driver comes to you from Encino, California. In car number 56, he is Shane Scully. Car number 80, all the way from Tacoma, Washington, please welcome Travis Johnson. In car number 29, one of the hot shoes of USAC, from Kokomo, Indiana, Dave Darlin. Car number 63, from Downey, California, it's Steve Payton. In car number 61, all the way down from Edmonds, Washington, please welcome Rory Price. Car number 45, the driver from Mill Valley, California, it's Sterling Pratt. From Irvine, California, in car number 37, please welcome Josh Wise. Car number 23, he comes to you from Fallbrook, California. His name is Chris Otto. From San Francisco, California, in car number 83, Cliff Cervetti. The 12 car from Canoga Park, California, former champion in this class, the driver, Rick Hendricks. The 3 car from Santa Rosa, California, this is Scott DuPont. And in car number 97 from Salt Lake City, Utah, please welcome Matt Streeter. Your lineup, 30 laps, USAC, Western States Midgets, and they'll give you a good show, known as the MCI, WorldCom Western Midget Series. They're forming down the back chute. On your feet, get your caps ready, your flags ready. Wave at them as they come by. These are the Mighty Midgets on parade. We call it fours. Don't they look fantastic? One of the prettiest pictures in racing. The USAC Western States Midgets on parade. Wave at them. That's the way, all the way down into the first and second turn. Thank you very much, and they appreciate it. Are you ready? Tony Roberts is ready, so let's go. Into second. We have a yellow. 2 cars involved. Turn yellow. into third. Pancratz into fourth. Boone still your leader. Car into second. We have a new leader, car number 91 at Casey Kane. It doesn't get any better than that. He did it last night at Madeira. Got his helmet off from Indianapolis, Indiana. The winner, Casey Kane. Doing a fantastic job in the 96 car. Let him hear ya, Bobby Boone. Finishing third in the 67 car from South Bend, Indiana, Ryan Newman. Let's have a great round of applause for all the competitors in the USAC midget race. You know what, I'd like to have a nice round of applause for the crew of the 91 car. These guys work their hearts out, and normally no one says a lot of nice things about any of these crews, but I'll tell you what, without them, Casey Kane wouldn't have won this feature. Starting on the pole, let's have a great send-off for Minden, Nevada's Amy Barnes. Off pole from Las Vegas, Nevada in car number 4, Davey Hamilton. From Fresno, California, driving car number 51, Jeff Gardner. Car number 20, from West Jordan, Utah, this is Todd Ellison. In car number 2, he comes to us from Burbank, California. Please welcome Kevin Kearse. Car number 3, from West Sacramento, California, this is Bernie Lamar. Car number 5, from Roseville, California, the driver, Shauna Hogue. In car number 71, from Placerville, this is Mike McCurry. Car number 92. He comes to us from Auburn, California. His name, Andy Forsberg. The 94 car from Boise, Idaho. Please welcome Danny Lyons. Driving car number 93. Also from Boise, Idaho, this is Jimmy Hamilton. Driving the 74 car, he comes to us from Phoenix, Arizona. One of the Racing Boat brothers, this is Mike Boat. Car number 98, the very famous Pink Lady. The driver and car from Boise, Idaho. Nice round of applause for Kenny Hamilton. All the way from Anderson, Indiana, in the Baumgartner car, 88 is his number. He is Jason McCord. Driving car number 14 from Fair Oaks, California, the winner last night at Madeira Speedway. Please welcome Tony Hunt. Second generation driver from Mountain View, California. This is Bill Foland. And rounding out the field from Grass Valley, California, in car number 99, Chuck Maddox Jr. 40 laps. The United States Auto Club Western State Sprint Cars. 650 to 700 horsepower. 360 cubic inches on alcohol. Great big old wide tires on the back. And they will certainly put the pedal to the metal All right, Tony Roberts is looking them over. He has 2 green flags when he's ready to wave them. There they go. We got a start. Davey Hamilton into the Boland into the fence hard. The 99 car of Chuck Maddox Jr. and Bill Foland into the fence. Maddox Jr. out of his car. Thanks, Wayne. Tony Roberts looks at him. We have Davey. Into fourth.